Hello, and welcome to the 7th episode of my paint and pigment making series. This time, I'm attempting to make paint out of powdered sea kelp, so let's get straight into it. You might hear some strange noises in the background of this audio, and they're coming from this one. No, don't do that. I just didn't have the heart to make her leave the room. Here I have some sea kelp powder which I got from Brambleberry, but you can also find it on Amazon. It's a nice light green color and is a very fine powder. I'm going to try to make oil paint with it, so I place it onto my glass slab and add drops of walnut alkyd to it and start mulling. The resulting texture is very nice and rich. The color is also pleasant and very natural looking. It kind of pulls into itself though, like chewing gum would, and I find that to be pretty interesting but also kind of worrying. To see how it acts, I like to paint different swatches of the paint onto a piece of unstretched primed canvas. I start by applying a swatch of the sea kelp paint by itself with no additives. It's applying pretty well, but it's a little bit gummy and likes to stick to itself. It's also quite a rich green that would be really good for painting vegetation. For the second swatch, I mix the paint with a little bit of commercial titanium white, and I quite enjoy the result. It's a nice pastel muted green. For the third swatch, I mix it with grey, and nothing interesting there to be honest. It seems to lose all vibrancy and becomes very dull. Under that, I make a swatch of the paint mixed with black, and it's completely overtaken and overwhelmed by the black. I then make a glaze or wash of the paint, and it's really nice and works really well. Finally, to make a light fastness test swatch, I mix some leftover sea kelp with some clear acrylic gesso. It immediately becomes very gelatinous, clumpy, and rubbery. I'm guessing that the water-based acrylic gel is causing that. It's behaving just like alginate, which it technically is. Due to that, it applied pretty horribly. I waited for it to dry, and then I placed a strip of black electrical tape through the middle of it so that I can see if UV light has any effect on the permanence of the pigment. After 8 weeks, I check in on my sea kelp paint and it has become a very dark brown color. Frankly, it looks like poop. It seems that the sea kelp quickly deteriorated. Because of that, I would say sea kelp paint has no light fastness and color fastness. I removed the strip of the black tape and there's a noticeable color change which also indicated the poor reaction to UV light. Pretty unfortunate. I would say that this paint ranks very low amongst the others that I've rated, but that's expected when you wander into uncharted territories. If there's a specific pigment or paint that you'd like to see me make next, please let me know in the comments below, as well as any questions or suggestions that you may have. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching!